Some of the challenges in India have been to reduce rural poverty through socially inclusive strategies that compromise both agriculture as well as non-farm employment. Rural development must also benefit the poor, landless, especially women, scheduled castes, and tribes. There's also a strong regional disparity. The majority of India's poor are in rain-fed areas in the eastern part of India, and reaching such groups has not been easy in the past. Ensuring that agricultural growth responds to food security needs, the sharp rise in food grain production during India's Green Revolution in the 70s enabled the country to achieve self-sufficiency in food grains and to reduce the threat of famine. Agricultural intensification in the 1970s and 80s saw an increased demand for rural labor that raised rural wages, and together with declining food prices reduced rural poverty. However, agricultural growth in the 1990s and 2000s has definitely slowed down. The slowdown in agricultural growth has become a major cause for concern, and India's rice yield is 1/3 of China's and about half of those in Vietnam and Indonesia. The same is true for most other agricultural commodities. Women's immense contribution to household food security in India remains largely invisible, yet the Food and Agriculture Organization estimates that women produce between about 60 and 80% of the food in most developing countries and are responsible for half of the world's food production. Although the majority of the female workforce in India is engaged in agriculture, most women don't have land rights. Gender discrimination runs deep at many levels. Women manage every aspect of farm work but are not considered farmers. They toil in the fields, planting, sowing, weeding, and harvesting, but are not landowners. They harvest and process the produce, but men largely control the market and income. Women are also the primary seeds keepers, conserving and managing an incredible variety of India's vital food crops. But the industrial agricultural growth threatens to place these seeds in the hands of seed companies, including large multinational corporations that are motivated primarily by profit.